can you retrofit a rainwater harvest system to an existing building? I think this is very relevant to what we spoke about with water neutrality.
It does lean into it somewhat, because certainly when we were talking about offsetting, this again, rainwater harvesting, adding on to an existing development is a way to offset potentially for something else that you're working on. But to bring it back kind of more in line with retrofitting, it is something that you can certainly achieve. You want to really consider what you want to use the rainwater harvesting for. If it's just going to be for outside irrigation and cleaning purposes, of course, that's a very straightforward system to install, because you're just going to take the water from your rainwater harvesting tank and then just plumb it to like an outside bib tap or some sort of extraction point, which is going to be relatively available for when you want to draw water from the tank. So that's relatively easy to install and then pull water from the tank. If you're then going to bring, if you're considering bringing that water back in to support something like a washing machine, or you're looking for toilets, retrofitting is slightly more tricky, because you've got existing plumbing in place, and you really need to take into consideration things like cross-contamination between mains water and rainwater. So it's still plausible, but there are certain things that you do need to look at, so you're not going to accidentally contaminate the mains water line with the rainwater. So it might just be that you decide to supplement like an outside toilet in an outbuilding, or if you've got your washing machine in your garage, for example, just plumb it in there, then you can isolate the mains water supply coming in, so it's purely off your rainwater system. Then that's the way to do it. With rainwater harvesting systems, we've discussed many times before, they're always going to prioritize the use of rainwater first, and then you could incorporate a mains water backup supply if you wanted to. And the activation of that is kind of controlled via some sort of float sensor from the tank. So there are options to, of course, use the rainwater for other appliances in the property, but you need to be a little bit mindful about cross-contamination. And in terms of, retrofitting rainwater harvesting systems, just go for it. It's a super way, certainly, to support the outside irrigation options, whether it be for just or cleaning your car, whatever it may be. Retrofitting, even if it's just a small tank. We talked about water butts earlier today, where you can get relatively smaller sizes, say 300-500 litres. Small rainwater harvest systems generally start at around about 1,500 litres. So even with a small tank, if you're just going to use it for our garden irrigation, that can supplement your supply by anything from like 25-30% of your mains water. So it can have a huge impact in terms of the environmental benefits and potentially saving on your mains water bill as well.
Yeah, and I think we're very, not just to summarise as again, so if offsetting retrofitting is very easy if you're just doing it for garden irrigation and just outdoor cleaning purposes. But it's just that slightly more difficult if you want to use the capabilities of rainwater harvesting for more applications
in the property. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.